Hello, chat. Welcome to today's stream. That's a very cute emote. It's a very, very cool emote. That's actually a really cool emote. Scoocha. So yeah, welcome to today's stream. Let me kill the music a bit. We're gonna be doing something interesting. One, do you feel a bit closer to me? Do you feel like you're inside of me? Maybe. Don't answer that. That was a terrible phrase. I've got a heart rate monitor on. You can see it right there on top of Missy's face. Now the heart rate monitor is interesting because this thing is very tight. It's really tight around my chest. It doesn't feel good. I'm not saying that I have a massive chest, but my chest is painful. Am I working out? No, I just have really high resting heart rate. I have a lot of blood and heart problems from genetics, so there's nothing I can really do. So what you see here is, I'm pretty sure this is accurate, but what we can do is actually, there's a website. There's like a manual heart rate thing. Wait, we can actually do this. I have no idea. But my heart rate is usually very, very high. Anyways, heart rate tracker manual. There's like a manual one that you can do. It's like you like click. Heart rate. A clicker. Yeah. We can do this. We can do this and see if I'm about to die. Also, today there's gonna be no webcam. V2 because my computer can't run both, and I don't want to risk it because my computer has been very finicky lately. Very finicky. Anyways, don't mind any of the tabs that you see on here. I was given book suggestions by another chatter, and it was nice. So we're gonna do this. Okay, this is a manual heartbeat one, and the way that this works is you just listen to your heartbeat and you just click on time. So let's see this. Okay, let's just see what this is. I'm gonna hide my age. Gonna hide my age so no one knows. Oops, bit of a leak there. Sorry, a bit of a leak. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I need that. Let everyone calm down. I need to feel my heartbeat. I'm gonna get really quiet, and then I'm gonna click on my heartbeat. I need to find my heartbeat. Chad, I can't feel my heartbeat. Am I dying? Am I gonna die? I can't feel my heartbeat. Over. Chad, I can't feel my heartbeat. Am I gonna die? Over. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die. I can't feel my heartbeat. I'm gonna die. Chat, what's like the best way to feel your heartbeat? Is it under your armpit? I can't feel it. Chat. I can't feel my heartbeat. Chat, what? Chat, I need help. Chat, I need help. How are you supposed to track your heartbeat? Chat, help. Chat, please. I need help. Please, I'm gonna die. Oh, I found it. Wait. It's under my throat. I have to get really deep in. Okay, if I pass out, then you know why. You know why? Because I gotta get really deep into my throat. This is pretty accurate, though. It actually matches basically perfectly. Like the number that you see in the bottom left of your screen, as well as the number here. It's pretty accurate the way that it works, right? Anyways, let's close this tab. Let's make sure that it looks good. Left side of your chest. Well, you know what? The reason why I can't reach my chest, actually. So the reason why I can't is because the way it works is that there's a giant strap across my entire chest. It's a pretty massive strap. It's actually fairly annoying. It's very tight, too. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this tight, but it does feel very interesting. It does, however, seem to be accurate, which means I've always known that I have really bad heart problems, so it's not really new to me, but I'm gonna blame my genetics. My father has like a heart that's like 10% functioning, and that's just the way it's gonna be for me. So it's like at some point I'm gonna die of a heart attack, and that's just the way it's gonna go. Okay, so while we're still here, enjoy my presence because I could barely feel my heartbeat there. probably means I'm going to die. I read that athletes can have a resting heartbeat of 40 beats per minute. 40 beats per, like, chat, what's your heartbeat? Go to that website. Go to the website onlineheartrate.com. Try it, okay? The way it works is you find your pulse and you click on the heart to the beat of your pulse, right? To the beat of your drum. I won the genetic lottery. Yippee. To be fair, I did drink coffee too, so, and coffee tends to make me very, very like hyper and anxious, so we'll see how it goes. But today, as you can probably tell with the heartbeat monitor, it's gonna be a very fun day. We're gonna be playing 2 games in preparation for Halloween, Spooktober. One is a game that we all know about. It's Resident Evil 4 Randomizer, because I really want to play the game again. There's something about the action loop in that game that's very, very good. Number 2 is a new game called Infra, which I found recently, and I was like, this is kind of up our alley, the way that it is. This game, and I'll describe it a bit more once we get to it, but it's basically, we're a structural analyst on a routine mission, and then it turns into a fight for survival. I'll get more into it, but it's made by a company that does like realistic photogrammetry scans of places. So the environment is very, very real. It's extremely realistic. On top of that, it's very, very nice. Nice too. It's like very, very. It's very realistic the way that they've laid it out, apparently, and I've heard good praise for it. But it's also apparently a fantastic puzzle game, so we'll see how it goes. It's a bit of a horror element too. Horror. As always, Spooktober officially starts on October 3rd, because that's when I'm back on my date with my wife. I have some updates for you all as well. The site's wiki is up, so it's a bit of a weird wiki, but basically, we needed it for Factorio, so I was like, okay, let's just make like a wiki for the Factorio stuff. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna co-opt. Yours is like 62. Yeah, but that's because you're healthy. Chat, our mod is extremely healthy. Like, I saw them and I was like, damn, you look fit. So it's like, it's not surprising that your heartbeat's low. Okay, like I look at you and I'm like, you look like you work out. Look, this is what we have in terms of the wiki. I need to actually remember what the name is. But anyways, we have a wiki now. If you want to, oh god, wrong port. You want to go to the wiki, you ignore the security warning, so you can't see it yet. How do I capture this? Well, maybe I don't capture the login, because I do need to log into the super account, which is like, it would be funny if I logged into the super account and everyone had access to it, but it would be awful too for all of us. But yeah, see, if you're fit, you have a very different resting heartbeat. You're apparently going to have like a much lower one. So even down to like 40s. So it means to me that I'm not fit, but our mod is very fit. You can actually tell. And so what you get is basically there are 2 different types of people. There's one person who walks every day, and there's another person who sits on a chair every day talking to random strangers on the internet. So what I made was a wiki, because in Factorio we have this problem in Factorio where we have a lot of things going on. I wanna read some logs from people who have been playing in the Factorio server. Let's read these logs, okay, together. In reference to laser turrets, those things do obliterate them pretty well. By the way, when we tried it last night, 3 laser turrets took up all of our remaining electricity. We have a sulfuric acid generator that we needed for the laser turrets, and now we have uranium as well. And we're gonna eventually move to making a nuclear reactor, but there's too much stuff to figure out there. It's probably a bad idea without careful reading it and planning. Either way, we have water for it there, but we also need iron to make fuel for... Really? Some iron ore? Well, okay, well, huh. Our science is going to stop soon because we're running out of stone. And we had 3 bugs yesterday involving the belts, so that's the way it is. We have laser turrets at the secondary bases, and we replaced turrets in the checkered pattern in a couple of places at the main base. Not everywhere yet, mostly where the bugs are active. Half the steam engines are tier 2. Not sure how effective it is because we have 1 pump, but we'll see how it goes. Also, look at these cute cars. And then yesterday as well, we learned that we're surrounded by aliens. We also learned that it's very easy to run into bugs long term. It's very, very it's very easy to run into issues where we're going to accidentally like ruin things. So the reason why the wiki is here is primarily for the Factorio players. So you can go to the Factorio section. You can do whatever you want. I just put an initial dump for now. I'm going to put a Kanban board somewhere. Just link it somewhere, and it'll be there. But I don't know where. But my side, I figured I'm gonna co-op this because remember that thing I said about like having game logs so you know what's like going on. It's been a long time since we played like Road Warden or like some of the games, right? It'd be nice to have a recap of what we were doing so that we're not lost. The problem is that I have it all in my head, and you can't go into my head and see it because I have to tell you. So I'm gonna make it so that it automatically dumps it all here because I keep a log every time we like play things as a reminder of what I've done for next year. Obviously, since it's a wiki, you can kind of do anything with this wiki. You can put literally anything you want, actually. But except for images, because I need to do this security. Then, if you want to join the wiki, you need to actually go to the Discord and tell me what your username, what you want it to be. I assign you a temporary password. I DM you it, and then I have to send, and you have to change your password after. Okay, but that it's a complicated flow. There's eventually going to be a Twitch account login. It's going to be a lot easier. I just need time to make it. I'm going to make a page called Noggy's Feet. Noggy, go to the heart rate monitor site. Go to the site. Figure what's your heart rate. Go. Go to the site. Tell us your heart. Our athletic and fit mod has 62 heart rate. You can see my heart rate on the bottom left. I'm 113. Is that like that's not normal, right? Although I did read online, it's anywhere between 60 to like 100. And if let's say like I don't know, let's say I'm in my 30s, right? My max should be 185. I'm 60% of the way to my max. You can't because you've never found your own pulse. Do you even know if you're alive? Kidding. It's not like we had that issue here just a moment ago. Not like all of chat was just saying oh 07. But yeah. So we have a wiki now for the Factorial server. And so we're going to see how this goes, okay? We'll eventually have images and stuff so you can upload diagrams. I didn't find a good way of actually doing diagrams, but in general, this helps us, like, I guess, like, document some of the more esoteric things about our factory. Because we have a lot of esotericisms, esoteric things about our factory that's kind of hard to know. And what's funny is that I'm basically just a person who's, like, looking at it. IP address located. Chat, this is a chat. This IP address has always been available. This is the server IP address. This the people playing the Factorio server are on it right now. Like this has always been a public IP. So yeah, if you want to try this out, go for it. Just let me know in the thing. You're gonna post it on 4chan. I'm gonna ban you. If anybody posts it on, if anybody posts it outside of the channel on anywhere, I'm going to ban you specifically because you are now responsible for putting the idea into people's heads, and you don't know and you didn't think about the consequences of your actions. Anyways, I have no music for today. We're gonna go right into the Resident Evil 4 stuff. We're gonna see how this feels because again, it's very tight in my body. But I think with this heart rate monitor, I have a lot more stream ideas that I've been waiting to do, and so like when I can like do certain things and that stuff, it's gonna be nice. Like stream ideas that I want to do for you all, so it's gonna be nice. Just know that there's an exercise stream that's going to come at some point. Gotta keep it for when we cancel you. What do you mean? I even complimented you by saying you look athletic, and you are athletic because you have a 62 heart rate, beats per minute heart rate. I try to be nice to my mod, and she keeps like yelling at me. She's like mean to me. Anyways, welcome to today's stream, and I hope that you enjoy what's going to happen. We're just gonna jump right into it, honestly, because there's not really much else there. Yours is 70 to 80, though you're in bed and you just woke up. Listen, I was in bed and my heart rate was already high. Guess like looks like only one of us is having sex. I'm just kidding. Kidding. And we're just gonna go right into it. Yeah, I just have a really high heart rate. To be fair, I'm also very active at the moment, right? Like I'm sweating, so maybe that's why. Look, I'm just saying, okay? Our mod is the most fit person here, okay? All of us, we're like basement dwellers, all right? I'll give you a moment to set things up. We're gonna go right in, cold open. Do we know how quickly you get used to this like heart rate monitor thing? The strap is definitely weird. I think the first time you put on this like heart rate monitor strap, it just doesn't feel good. It feels like you're wearing a shirt that's too tight around the midriff, and it just feels off. But once once you get used to it, it starts to feel pretty good. Like just rather it kind of fades into the background. However, the breathing aspect is still the thing that's like gonna hurt, like hit you. I think it's just the ability for you to breathe really sucks, and it's just the tightness of it. And I get the point of the tightness. It's to keep it stable on your body so it can read your heartbeat, right? But wow, it's like really, really in there. Like you can't feel anything after a while. It feels like you're being constricted, like your blood is gone after. But it's good. I'm glad that I got this because it's gonna make it a lot better, especially since now everyone knows whether I'm dying inside or if I'm actually afraid. You can use a watch, I guess. So I wanted to check out the watches, but I found all of them were really expensive, and I heard that the accuracy wasn't as good. Whereas like the strap, it's like pretty accurate. Well, what we saw, it was basically 1 to 1. So it's really accurate, and it's fairly quick to set up. So it's like and cheap. This I think the strap was maybe 30 to 35 Canadian dollars, which the next tier up was $80, and it was like a watch, like a like a basic watch that didn't have any support for the app that I used too to make it work. So I was thinking about the watch because it was like it would be nice, but I just couldn't find any for like a very good price. But if you know any, please do drop them because maybe we do it for next year's Halloween. I know it's a very long term plan, but it's not like I'm gonna disappear between now and next year, right? We're moving on to Infra, so I hope that you enjoy. It's gonna be a bit of an interesting game. I'll explain more about it once we get there, but I think you're gonna like this one. Bye everyone. Good night. Have a good day. Tomorrow I'll be right back on at the same time. Tomorrow is a different day though. Kind of different. We're doing some Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. I promised the chat, so we're doing it tomorrow. We'll be going back to this near the end of the day though, because I think it's going to be a fun time checking this out. As well, the day after, I'm not sure what we're doing, but we'll figure it out. I'll be here Monday as well. Remember, October 3rd is the start of Spooktober. Hopefully I can get everything I need to do done by then. But let's see, I'm cutting it down to the wire here, but I think it's better anyways for me to get things done last second. And again, thanks for showing up everyone. My OnlyFans will start soon. Be sure to subscribe to it. It's a really good, it's called Only Sticks, right? Fish, like a fish sticks, same deal. Good night everyone. Have a great night. And I'll see you all in the Discord server. Please join the Factorio server. We need more engineers.